Guys, it's me again. Happy Saturday. I think I'm gonna release this on Saturday. I'm doing another mukbang with tacos. I went to the Mexican restaurant by my house and I was hungry after I went grocery shopping. Ever happened to you? You go grocery shopping but you get home and you're too tired, you just want to eat, so you grab something to eat on the way home. I do that more than I should. And I'm going to have a beer for the weekend, toast of the weekend. This is Infinite Citra Hopped IPA. See if you can see that. This is really good. I like really citrusy beers, especially in like the summertime or Indian summer or happy fall, whatever. But this video is going to be another story time about one of my jobs as a nanny, being a nanny, and working for a particular family, and how just a few little tidbits of the story and how things unfolded and how I got crazy and how I ended up leaving this family that I was working for because it was just too messy. The mom was too messy and I was just completely over it. Yeah, so let me start getting my food prep. Get some limon all over. Delicious. Actually, I want to take a sip of my beer because I am thirsty. I also have some water, you know. Yeah, I'm like, dang, does she drink water? I drink water all the time. I keep a huge water bottle with me all the time. I actually got a really huge one too, but that's the one that I like to take with me because it's a little smaller. But yeah, so cheers. I had lemon limes and I bought some guac at Aldi. Not guac, I made this. Well, I bought the pico from the restaurant because it was like just $1. And I got the avocados from Aldi because I don't know about y'all, but around my house, the taco places charge for every little thing. Like, you want some limes, it's like 10 cents. You want avocado, it's $1. You like stuff that used to come with food back in the day, you know, comment below if you remember when they used to get, a lot of the places you gotta pay for salsa and chips even when you sit down. Now I'm like, dang, I know the economy's bad, but can I get a chip? It don't cost that much to fry some tortillas. Tortillas are still like 25 cents a pack, so whatever. I'm good to eat. But yeah, so I got some green sauce. I just spilled everywhere. My bad. So this family I was working for, everything started off good. It's a cute little interracial couple. They had a baby girl. And everything was kosher. It was they lived in one of those high rises off of Lakeshore Drive in Chicago. It was real easy for me to get there, and not too far from my house at the time. I already told y'all I don't like working far from where I live because as far as like, I like to get as much sleep as I possibly can. Now, if I'm waking up 3 to 4 hours early just so I can make an hour commute, I just can't do it because most of my jobs I got to be there early. So I'm trying to live as close as possible because I want to roll out of bed, get dressed, shower, get dressed, and get out the door. Like, and I don't do much. I don't wear makeup, you know, when I'm going to work and stuff because I'm usually working with children. It don't matter, but still, you know, just to get presentable and get out the door, you need some time. So everything was going good. So one night I was nannying for them, and it comes up on a time where I was supposed to get off work, or somebody was supposed to be coming home so I could leave, put it like that. And you know, 30 minutes go by, an hour goes by. There's some big tacos. They hooked it up. And I'm texting the mom like, hey, what's up? You gonna be home soon? I was just checking if everything's okay. No answer. So, I was supposed to get off work, I think at like maybe 6, 7 o'clock. And I hadn't heard from nobody. The mom or the dad, because I didn't usually when I'm nannying, I like to, unless told otherwise, I like to mostly communicate with the mom. No shade to the fathers, but moms just kind of know more what's going on. Well, usually, and when I'm working, the dads are just like, whatever she want, just we going with that, I'm a little bit more relaxed about stuff. So I texted dad like, hey, I haven't heard from, so-and-so. Is everything okay? And he was like, oh, I'm at work. She hasn't come home yet. I'm like, well, no, duh, I just said. And he was like, let me see if I can get a hold of her. So another hour go past. At this point, it is like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, man, I done put the kids to bed, everything. And they asking, well, not the kids. They ended up having she ended up having another child later. But because actually this instance happened twice, but with 2 different baby daddies, and I will get to that in a minute. So, the first guy, who she was still with, and I thought they weren't married. They were not married, but they had been together for a while. He was like, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to leave work and come back home. And, so I can be with the kids. Because I was like, I can't be here all night, I had other stuff I needed to do. And I just wanted to go home. I was tired. He comes home, pays me. And he was like, I don't know. Stacey don't never usually do this. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, oh, okay. Now, shortly after this, they stopped calling me for work. So I'm thinking maybe there's money issues, maybe something happened. Maybe I don't know. They weren't communicating what was going on. And I went and started looking for another job or whatnot, and that can happen too. Some families are not like upfront with you about certain things, like they have money issues or they have family issues. Just say something. I mean, like, there's been a couple instances where families just completely not a lot of instances, but some families, I've had 2 families do that. Just fall off the radar and don't keep in touch or nothing. And I'm like, I've been taking care of your kids you trusted me with your children or your child for all this time in your home, and then y'all just vanish and don't say nothing to me. And I know a lot of your personal business, and y'all just vanish and just don't give a fuck about me. And that's one of the problems when you are working privately as a nanny. Like, people could just, dip off or just not respond to you or whatnot. And it could have nothing to do with if you're doing a good job or not. That's just, some people are just like flaky like that. So, back to the story. So I hadn't heard from them for a while. Maybe a couple months went by. Then out of nowhere, the mom texts me again saying, hey, Michelle, I just want to know if you found any other work, blah, blah, blah. How are you doing? I didn't even inquire a lot about what happened. I was just like, at the time, I was still open to work for her. And then she was like, oh, I'm not with, I can't remember the dad's name, the first dad's name. I'm not with him anymore, and whatnot, but I have another baby, a newborn, or whatnot, so can you watch him and, my daughter? I was like, okay. So, the other father ended up moving into a high rise right like a block away, which was good. I mean, at least he didn't like go far away from his child, but he moved down the street. So it was easy to, you know, watch the kid, though his child sometimes when he needed me, because I would nanny for him too when he needed, and I would watch both kids at her house sometimes. Most of the time I would watch both kids at her house. But I remember another time, everything was going cool. The new dad or whatever, he died. But come to find out, homeboy lived in the high rise that both of them, the original father and her, were living in. And I was like, that was scandalous. I'm like, how you gonna cheat? That's some lazy, that's some guy stuff. Women are more meticulous about their cheating, usually. She cheating with a dude who lived in the same building on the other side. Because, like, I don't know, high-rise buildings are really, like, this one, especially the ones downtown, Lakeshore, they're, like, there's so many different, like, sections off or whatnot, and he lived off on another section. And she was cheating with him and got completely pregnant. Had a whole baby. Like that was some dude stuff that she did. I was like, she grimy. But that wasn't my business. I ain't judging. I don't know what's going on. I was just there, take care of the kids, get my check. So I'm like, okay. I ain't asked no questions. I went on about my business. So the funny thing is, another night comes around. I'm there with both kids. The time where I'm supposed to get off comes around. And where is Stacy? No one knows. So I'm texting both baby fathers. Like, hey, y'all know where Stacy at? I'm sitting here with these kids. I need to go home. Nothing. For at first. Then one of the baby fathers, the second one, he was like, oh no, really? I'm so sorry. Same thing, I was deja vu all over again. I'm gotta leave from work. It's gonna take me a little bit, but I'll be there. I'm so sorry. He gets home. Mind you, he kept his apartment that he had in the building. He never moved in with her, so I don't know if they ever were really together because he kept his apartment and did not live with her. I'm like, that's a waste of money. So apparently they couldn't have been together because I don't know. That's a waste of money. Rent is not cheap in Chicago, especially not living in one of them high rises on Lakeshore Drive. So they couldn't have been together. Or they were together for such a short time that they broke up before he ended his lease. So he comes home all frustrated, like, I don't know, I can't get a hold of her. I'm so sorry. I'm like, I'm tired. It's like after midnight by the time I leave this place. Mind you, I started work at like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I've been there all day with these kids. Tired and just exhausted, and kids crying, and the older girl, baby, she's older, so she had questions, where's mommy, blah, blah, and I had to put in the bed and all that. Oh my God, I don't know where mama at. I didn't say that, but it's okay. Mommy and daddy, or mommy will be home soon. You know, reassure them. I feel bad for them. I don't know where this woman at. And at this point, I didn't think nothing wrong was going on because I'm like, she totally just did post the same shit that she pulled months and months ago, almost a year ago, when she got pregnant by this homeboy or whatnot. So I was like, this girl is just ridiculous. So he apologized again. I was like, okay, whatever. Paid me. And I left. And mind you, I had to work like a day after that. I was off the day after that, but the next day I worked. So I was gonna have to see her eventually. And this whole time, she never texted me in between, apologizing, nothing. So I'm like, okay, well maybe something happened with her. They didn't tell me. Nobody told me nothing. So I only text saying, hey, do you still need me? I think at this point it's like a Thursday or Friday. It was supposed to end the week. Do you still need me? I just get a real vague yes. Please come at so-and-so time. Whatever. So I'm like, okay. Go to work. Just like normal. Excuse me. And I get in there. And she's home because she's usually the one that's there in the morning. This guacamole is good. I'm like, hey. The only thing this woman says to me, she was younger, probably around my age. At this time, I'm like in my 20s. So maybe she's like a little bit older. She's like, oh, hey. Yeah, I totally thought that I texted you. Dan was supposed to be home, or he's supposed to come home and get the kids. It's like, he's such a fucking asshole. He doesn't even want to take care of his own kid. I'm thinking like, you want him to come home and take care of both your kids? Maybe he just didn't want to take care of both of your kids or whatnot. And plus, you never told me that he was coming home. I'm like, in my mind, I wasn't about to argue with this woman. She clearly was off doing some shit she didn't have no business doing. And she got caught up because I had to text, both baby fathers and be like, hey, what's going on? I can't get a hold of this woman. So she was caught up again. And very shortly after that, the second father was pretty MIA and barely showing up and stuff. And he lived in the building, mind you. It was a hot mess. Whew. I don't know if I'm gonna finish the rest of these chips, y'all. Those were some big tacos. This guac is really good. That's what I'm gonna get. Sorry. But yeah, so while I ate all my tacos, it's just some chips. That's it. So that was one of my stories, working for a family. The craziness that can go. If you guys ever nannied or anything, leave it below. If you got like a crazy story or you can relate to my story, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I gotta hurry up because it's about to end. And yeah, check out my other videos. I have more content coming. It's the weekend, so I will have more videos. I'm lined up, and I'm gonna have some fun stuff I'm doing. And I can't wait for my birthday because I'm gonna do my seafood boil. It's gonna be the bomb. Ooh, I can't wait. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, y'all. And I will see you later. Peace.